Thielen on the phone with us. Adam, every Friday at 7:40. Sir, it is an actual game weekend, and you'll be playing in front of fans. Man, how excited are you right now?
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited just to finish up this practice this morning and it really be real, getting on the plane and headed to Cincinnati. But it'll be great to be out there and playing real football again.
Well, I know you're not on the injury report, but we haven't seen you since you tweaked your leg a couple of weeks ago. Are you 100% you feel like you're absolutely normal?
100%. Yeah, it's been great. A few weeks of getting back on the field and getting in shape, game shape. It's been like I think I talked about it last week, but coach has done a great job of getting us like in real football shape, not just running half gassers after practice, but doing the little things throughout practice. To really get us in a game shape, and it's really paid off.
Adam Thielen meets us. How are you?
What's up? Is the guy who keeps avoiding me on the golf course?
I would play golf with you, but I play with Parrish. I'm not scared of anything, and I have most of my teeth. Anyway, tell us something about this Bengals defense that like the normal fan wouldn't know.
Well, I mean, they're in your face. Man-to-man coverage every snap. I mean, you watch tape, it's like, do they play any other coverages? Obviously they do, and they have switch-ups and things like that, but they're man-to-man, press man. They got some robbers where the safety will come down and not really have responsibility in trying to take away some of the crossing routes and things like that. But yeah, it's just watching tape, it's like, man, they're in your face every play.
Adam, year to year, there's so much turnover in the NFL, but on a certain team, you have new free agents, you have people getting healthy, you have players that are getting better each year. How do you prepare for a team in week one when you don't really have any tape on this particular Bengals team?
Yeah, it's really difficult, honestly. It's a little bit different preparation than like middle of the season. When I'm middle of the season, I'm basically just looking at the individual guys that I'll be going against and seeing what kind of technique they use, how they do things. With this kind of week one where you don't really have film of those guys, you really just watch what they've done in the past. What kind of technique is the coach teaching? What does it look like in cover 3? What does it look like in cover 2? So it definitely is different, but you find a way to be as prepared as possible. For me, I like to make sure that I'm going into a game and I feel confident about my preparation and my plan going into that game.
Adam Thielen, brought to you by the Thielen Foundation and ETS Performance, and also, very sweet, you're mowing the yard right down there at TCO right now.
So
I can't
kind.
believe you're doing that, but that's how you get your work in, man.
Well, you know what they say: the more you do, the more you do, you have a chance of staying around a little longer.
Exactly.
Well, what they also do say the more you do, the less you get paid. So
that is true too, and Sauce is the perfect example of that. So if you ever want to test that theory, but hey, here's an odd question for you, but leave it to me, Adam. You just turned 31 a couple of weeks ago. Happy birthday, belated. Your new offensive coordinator is 34. Is it weird to be that close in age to a coach?
not really, because he's so much more mature than me that it feels like I'm 20 and he's like 45.
An old soul.
Yeah, absolutely. Has anything changed from year to year? I mean, obviously getting his first chance, and we know about the situation with him replacing his dad and everything like that. I mean, what's the situation this year, just year to year?
Yeah, he's done a great job of making it his offense, and yeah, it's the same system in a general term, I guess, that his dad ran forever and has had a ton of success with over the years, and other people have taken that system and had success with it as well. So he's not going to change it in the big picture, but he just does a great job of knowing what we're really good at, knowing what Kirk is really good at, and kind of tweaking things to make sure that, hey, whatever this offense is, it's going to be the 2021 offense, and it's going to try to do whatever it takes to move the ball and score points, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Adam, when you're talking about matchups and who you're going to be facing on Sunday, one guy you will not be facing, it sounds like, is Trey Waynes, who just continues to struggle to stay healthy. But do you look forward to those kinds of matchups? Like, are you kind of bummed that you don't get to go up against Trey Waynes for a little bit?
You know what? Honestly, I'd rather go against people I don't know. when you have a relationship with a guy and you know him, I don't know, it's just a little bit awkward, but it is what it is, but it's a little bit awkward. It's kind of nice to go against a guy that you really have no relationship with. You don't know him at all.
This year, Justin Jefferson's in his second year. Last year, it was weird for everything. But what have you seen from Justin Jefferson that you didn't see last year?
I think the biggest thing is just his comfortability of just being himself. Last year, I think just being a rookie and not having a whole lot of time in front of guys, it took him a while to come out of his shell. But I think this year he's just been able to be himself because everybody knows who he is, what kind of guy he is, what kind of teammate he is. And everyone kind of knows that he's going to come out here and bust his butt and do what it takes to help this team win. So I think it's just being able to be himself, which is great.
Adam, Chris mentioned your birthday the other day, 31 years old. That's seasoned veteran status in the NFL. People start talking about players then hitting the downturn of a career. What do you have to say to anyone who thinks that this year is going to take a step backwards for you?
Well, I'll say this, there's so many factors that lead into success and things like that. But I will say this, this is the best I've ever felt in my career. And I think it's a mix of things that lead into that, but had a great off season. I have great people around me that help me, get to this point to feeling great, and just excited to play football again. And when you're able to go out there and practice and you feel fresh and you feel good, it just makes you more excited to get out there and play ball.
Adam, I know you got to do the weed whacking, so we'll let you get going. But real quick, I know the boys just went off to preschool. They're finally, they're out the house. They're going to do things. Were you standing at the doorway crying, or were you kicking them out the door?
My wife probably shed a few tears, but I couldn't wait for them to get out of the house. It's so fun. They're a blast to be around, but. So I need some space from them, and I know my wife needs it too because she's been grinding the last few weeks. But it's fun to pick them up from school and be able to play with them after school after they're a little worn out.
For
Absolutely.
sure. Good luck on Sunday,
Yeah,
Adam.
thank
We'll
you.
talk to you next
Adam.
week, man.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Take care. There he goes.
Adam Thielen, wide receiver, Minnesota Vikings. Sunday, right here on The Fan at noon. Madden 2022, right? Madden 22, I guess they're calling it. Madden 22.
It's fun.
Who's got a higher overall rating, Adam Thielen or Justin Jefferson?
Jefferson.
I would guess Jefferson.
I think it's Thielen.
What number would you guess for both of them?
21.
99 is the highest.
Okay.
I'd say high 80s.
I would say 88 for Jefferson, 85
That's
for
a good one
Thielen.
for me. Yeah.
I'd say, 89 for Thielen, 86 for Jefferson.
Thielen's getting ragged on in the fantasy football world.
Sauce is very close. Thielen's an 88, Jefferson's an 87.
Ooh.
Thielen is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's 13th.
If you had to guess right now based on what you think for this upcoming season, so those ratings, they change them each and every week based on the success on the football field in real life. Does it stay that way with Adam ahead of Jefferson or Jefferson ahead of Adam?
I think Jefferson passes him this year, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think Jefferson's set on a huge year.
What do you guys think the rating of Stephon Diggs is?
Who, a 94?
Yeah, 97.
He's a 97. DeAndre
play Madden or
Hopkins,
something?
Hopkins and Hill are 98s. Diggs is 97.
Was it true or am I hearing things? Did Diggs yesterday?
When do you ever hear things?
At my condo, I hear ghosts
He
and
was scooping
goblins.
while pooping,
yeah,
remember?
didn't we
He's
hear
never
the other
listening?
What? Didn't we hear yesterday on this station one of those news reports that Diggs has said he was a terrible teammate in Minnesota?
Diggs said that Diggs was his terrible
About
teammate.
himself?
Yeah, that he was a bad teammate.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean, though?
believable. Right.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I hope he's self-aware like that. That's cool.
growing up, man.
Yeah, that's
Progress.
right. That's
And
how we
remember
always
when he
get
better.
meat sauced it and he was going to quit?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was going to knock his front tooth
My
out to
kind
be
of
cool.
team,
Yeah.
Chubsy, my kind of team.
Everybody's doing it around this age.
Hey, Caleb,
Quitting?
have you ever met Mark Parrish before?
No.
Yeah, look at that face and tell me he doesn't look like a boxer right now.
You ever created a look like that?
He's got a way better smile than a hockey player. Tell you that.
All right, the champ is here.
Hell
We'll get
yeah.
to Caleb
Champ is here.
Truax in a second. Initials at 8:15. $3,500 on the line for the initials jackpot. That thing goes up $500 every week. We're up to $3,500. It's getting there. Power Trip Morning Show with Caleb Truax after this on The Fan.
That's Traffic on the Fan, sponsored by MnDOT.